Welcome people to the World Wide Web. So this is Chris from Cypher Signal Screen Time. It is a weekend video and you already know what it is. It is a movie review for Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. So yes, this is a new kind of time travel, end of apocalypse, AI-esque movie. This is brought to us by director Goran Verbinski. No, the other directorial stuff I've seen him in is The Lone Ranger and Rango. So he's used to high quality productions. This probably not necessarily isn't. And there's quite an interesting star cast in it. So we have Sam Rockwell as the man from the future, doesn't have a name. We have Haley Lou Richardson as Ingrid, Michael Pennant as Mark, Zazie Beetz as Janet, Asim Chowdhury as Scott, the kind of British comedian, and then we have David Barrett as Bob and Juno Temple as Susan. There is nothing after the credits, and to give you a summarize of what this essential movie is about is Sam Rockwell is a time traveler from the future. He comes into this diner with these people, and essentially that evening AI will kind of take over the world. He is tasked with finding the right combination of people in this cafe and basically getting to the house and destroying the AI system. And he has basically been doing this multiple times, and we follow him in I think it's like his 122nd or something. It's really fun. It's a fun, interesting movie. They do throw some interesting stuff. The catchy song, unfortunately, isn't in it. The trailer has this like, good luck, don't die. Good luck, have fun, don't die. That's really catchy. They didn't put it in the movie for some reason. It's at the end of the trailers, but it's the credits. Sorry. But anyway, spoiler warning up and we will get into it. So yes, so as the movie starts, we are in a diner. We are seeing the people doing what they want. Sam Rockwell's character comes in, says he's got a bomb, and basically he's from the future and he's basically stopping AI. He goes around a cafe, seeing people, talking to them, reacting to some of them because he knows people's names, what they like, just kind of prove that he is from the future. And then he keeps coming across certain people, and he's like, there's a bloke that keeps putting his hand up. He's like, don't put your hand up, you are really bad. There's one he kind of has a love interest with. And basically this culminates in him getting a load of people. There's a woman at the back, Susan, who basically first volunteers, and then a few of the others do kind of fall in. Unfortunately, the police turn up because obviously he's supposedly got a bomb in a cafe, and basically someone's pulled the alarm. The final person to kind of come with them is Ingrid. So she is a girl sitting on the side. She kind of says, I'll come with you because he needs 6 people. He says no. He sees a bottle fall off the counter, rolls around, and it points at him, and he's like, oh, okay, maybe we'll do it. And then he essentially sets off. First, they are trying to get out of the cafe that they are in. They manage to find a hatch in the manager's office. It gets down and leads them out, and then there's one by another, as one step and another, you start going through the story of them making it to a local kid's house, which is a few blocks, I think 6 blocks away. Essentially, when they get there, on the way to this whole story, you then start to see these 5 people, or several of the people. So we get to see Susan's background, that obviously her son unfortunately was killed in a school shooting, and then she's cloned another version, but then obviously it's not the same. And then someone at this party for all these kind of clone kids gives her this box and this little earpiece, and it's basically her son supposedly. He's been feeding, or this digital thing has been feeding her information of how to get out of the cafe and stuff like this. As you go along, you have Mark and Janet, who are school teachers. Mark's been subbing a few days. He unfortunately tapped someone's phone and they all kind of against him. So he's kind of trying to stay away from that sort of thing because he's noticed something's weird going on, and all the teachers keep going off on sabbatical, which is not a thing supposedly they do. We have Bob, who's a scoutmaster. He gets killed quite early on. He's used as a distraction. And then Asim Chowdhury, he gets Scott. He gets killed near the end of it. He's kind of trying to be a little bit of a funny character. He's all right. I don't think it really lands too much. But yeah, essentially it takes us up to most of them, up to the house. Um, and the man from the future, Sam Rockwell, goes in with Ingrid and Susan. And this is when things start to more develop. When they get into the room, when they get into the house, they're approached by his parents that they believe are actors. One gets shot, one runs away and said, like, there is no kid upstairs. He's actually downstairs. He goes downstairs, this magical, like mechanical type wiring room. And what happens is then Sam Rockwell tries to download the USB that he's got. He's trying to find a port. He manages to stick it in Susan's son's port and then tries to connect it in. Through this all, you are then done with a realization that Ingrid is actually the man from the future's mum. And obviously because she has this illness, what you learn about, she can't be near technology, and obviously that's ruined. She basically takes him off the grid because she's pregnant with him when her partner gets obsessed with AI. And basically he is kind of the future because that's his mum. That's why he's never taken her on anyone's. You could kind of see it coming if you've seen enough time travel movies. It's coming. There is this prehistoric thing. There is this kind of multi-headed cat giraffe thing, which is really funny, that they have it and the AI. And yeah, overall, it's like they kind of go to stop it. You think they've stopped it. Everything's perfect. And then Sam Rockwell's character realizes actually this is a dream. This isn't the real ending. This is all fake. Presses the button, goes back, and then Ingrid is then stuck in the reality that this isn't the future she was expecting. She's kind of stuck in a virtual reality-esque kind of world because everyone's alive and they're all normal. And then Michael Penner's character gets eaten by this cat and confetti get a very silly ending. What did I think of it? I rate this movie 6.5 out of 10. I thought it was a very good movie, very solid movie for what it was. A genre that has been done quite a few times. It was very interesting. Sam Rockwell does very good. Having the different people and the different futures and everything else was good. And as it went on, learning people's backstory did keep you more engaged than you would in other movies. I feel, if we'd learned their backgrounds before we'd even met them, I think you would have been, I'm a bit bored, but leaving the little like threads there, I thought were very clever. As I say, a bit predictable in some places. Having the kind of apocalypse cat thing was all right, but it didn't feel like it was used enough. Like the director I know tried to ground this in a kind of realistic type environment, and I think in one way it works really well because you can kind of relate to some of the people, and obviously how technology and everyone on the phones is something that we are dealing with as we currently speak. But being a solid movie and a few good laughs here and there and a few little funny things, there isn't enough there to elevate it to a really, really good movie. It's just a solid, hits all the beats that it needs to and has a few little things there. So yeah, that's my review. Have you seen this movie? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. Otherwise, I've been Chris from Soft Sims Green Time. I'll definitely see you next